Hey, what's up everybody? The Crap Gamer here, the most compelling game-related YouTuber, and you damn well know it, also the king of all gamer-related media, and you knew that as well. Back with another video, the spewer of truth, the albino rhino, the king of all gamer-related media. I have a lot of titles, and all of them, or most of them, are true. I am whatever you say I am, but most importantly, I just like to have fun gaming. So let's get on with the topic of this video. Basically, it's a video about the PlayStation 4, surprise, surprise. But I was kind of thinking about it when I was looking through my PlayStation 4 collection, looking for maybe something to finally game on it. And I was thinking, man, there's a lot of disasters associated with the PS4 this generation. Now, just kind of bear with me with this, okay? Sony really pushed games like Watch Dogs, and these might not even be exclusives, but just games that Sony really got behind and marketed and was supposed to be the next big thing. Watch Dogs is one of those games, and it was one of the biggest disasters, one of the biggest letdowns of all time, and Sony back. And then you look at another game like, Killzone Shadowfall. This was an exclusive, completely boring, looks good, but it's just completely one of the most boring, basic games you've ever seen. And then you look on games like Drive Club or Little Big Planet 3, both exclusives. I think Little Big Planet 3 might still have some issues and some bugs and things like that. And we all know the much maligned Drive Club has been broken for so long, and they we're going to remove the PlayStation Plus version. I mean, the game basically caused the studio to close down. It's just a lot of problems with it. So it just goes to show you. And another game is Destiny, right? I know that there is some Destiny fans, and that's fine, but for the most part, if you're a Destiny fan, if you're a hardcore Destiny fan, you're basically paid Bungie and Activision to beta test their game, because they're just now like, okay, well, we're basically seeing what players want, a year into it, and then we'll adjust accordingly. So basically, they're making you pay what, like $140 for this, for the complete experience, quote unquote, and then basically they're going to adjust it and fix it. So basically over a year it's taken to kind of fix some issues and things like that, and it's all like DLC that's on the disc, microtransaction, just a terrible thing. There's no story to it. You got to go to the Bungie website to see the story. Very repetitive, do the same missions over and over and over again, get this piece of thing, this light armor, that armor. It's just totally repetitive and ridiculous and a disaster in my opinion. And again, it's a game that was mostly kind of associated with the PlayStation 4, and again, another disaster. And so far you've had a lot of games like that. The Order 1886, people called this game the Gears of War killer, and I think that anytime you do that, you're going to kind of set yourself up for failure. And obviously it's not the Gears of War killer, it's not the anything killer. It was the killer of that franchise, because it was supposed to be a planned trilogy, and now we know that's not going to happen. We don't know the sales of the game, but obviously they weren't that great. The campaign was super linear and super short. You couldn't skip the cutscenes or anything. It was like basically a ploy to make the game last a little bit longer. And so again, another complete debacle by the debacle station that is the PlayStation 4. And there's plenty more disasters waiting in the wings. PlayStation VR is coming next year, so we've got that. Wait until a game like let's say The Last Guardian does launch. That's another debacle, because there's no way that game's going to be any good after changing developers and 7-8 years development, switching platforms. You're just everything that's really gone wrong this generation has gone wrong because of the PlayStation 4. They've backed the wrong horses. They've really kind of just set themselves up for failure, and yet they're winning. I mean, I can't really explain it. People are stupid. I say that and people kind of look at me like, what's he talking about? But the bottom line is, people for the most part are stupid, and the PlayStation 4 doing so well is kind of a testament to that, especially with all the things that I've named. Most of the exclusives have been subpar to terrible. The games that they've really backed, like Destiny and Watch Dogs, have been pretty subpar. I mean, where's the advantages of owning a PS4 at this point in time? They have the same shitty network that they've had forever, that goes down all the time and has scheduled maintenance. I'm just not seeing any upsides. And again, I state, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section, because I'll make sure to eat those words, man. Let me know. Message me on Twitter if I'm wrong. So far this generation, most of the big debacles as far as games and things like that have been on the PS4. Let me know what you guys think. Rack them up. Comment, rate, subscribe. Crap Gamer out.